To this day, I remember discovering the Getting Things Done book written by David Allen. I mean, it really was kind of a life changer for me because I'd been a student of productivity for a long time, and I've been reading a lot of books. Some of them I thought were pretty fundamental. But when I came across David Allen's book, it was like, wow, this is really great. There's a step-by-step process to get me to be more productive. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. Today, I want to share with you some reflections on the GTD system, what I learned over a long period of time. Well, first of all, what I learned is yes, there are important steps that you need to do to be successful with your productivity system, and GTD can help you get there. I mean, we know that we have to do periodic mind sweeps. We know we have to clarify. We know we need to put items on different lists so we don't lose track of them. We have, for example, to delegate certain things to colleagues that we work with, but then we need to keep track of all those things that we delegate. We need to have a system so that we don't lose track of things that we have to remember, i.e., putting things on a calendar or putting them on our next action list or in our someday maybe list. I mean, these are all the fundamental things that I learned, and I'm sure you've learned about GTD. But here's the other thing that I learned. We can be flexible about it. When I talk to clients, when I talk to people about GTD, one of the frequent criticisms that I get is, oh, it just would take too much time to do it. I don't have that kind of time. I either have time to maintain a system or I have time to do my work. I don't know. I think that's kind of an excuse. First of all, other than those basic steps, I mean, it doesn't take a lot of time. In fact, it takes more time to remember the things that you have forgotten by not writing them down, let's say. And here's the other thing that I've come away with. As I think you might know, I have the privilege of periodically interviewing David Allen. We've been doing this for, I don't know, well over a year, where I ask him a lot of questions about the GTD process. And my biggest takeaway from my conversations with him is when I say, so does this mean we have to do this? Trying to understand that step that he's written about, and am I following that step correctly? And then David looks at me and goes, I don't know, try it, do it. And I have to tell you, the first time he said that, I went, really? Am I allowed to do that?
I'm a spontaneous, follow my intuitive hunches kind of guy. I only came up with GTD so I could do that.
And that's my takeaway. GTD is a wonderfully productive system, and it's taught me so much, and it has made me productive, and it's probably helped you too. But I don't think we have to follow. I mean, it's not a religion, or as David Allen said to me once, it's not a cult. It's a book. It's a process. And I think it makes sense if we take the steps that David has written about and figure out ways of remaining true to them, implementing them into our life so they make the most sense and are the most helpful to us. I'm Dave Edwards. Thanks for joining me today.